Wait, wrong way. I swear I've been here before. Well, a good as place as any. Hey, since you're here, how about we talk about my questionable sense of direction? Who am I kidding? I have the world's worst sense of direction. A private investigator could be tailing me, and I would be able to lose them without even knowing that I was being tailed. Want an example? I lived in the same house, in the same neighborhood, in the same town for over 10 years, but once we get out of the neighborhood, I am completely lost. I've gone out of the neighborhood multiple times before, with someone else, of course. I've been going to the same school district for the last 8 or 9 years, so my bus route stays the same. And I still won't be able to find my way home from school, even if my life depended on it. I started doing this little experiment when I'm in the car. I look out the window, I try to guess what the scenery is by, say, over that hill, and from the data I have collected, the amount of accurate guesses I've made is 1 out of 4, 25%. That's failing. Mind you, I've circled around this general area for 10 years of my life. 10 years! That's 1/10 of a Jimmy Carter. Too soon, guys? Too soon? And this junk happens in school too. The high school I go to has 2 floors. So already, I was fudged to heck and back from the start. I got down where all my classes are now, but in a pretty weird way that shows my obvious lack in direction skills. So you know how I said my spirit animal was a koala in that one video? Probably not, it's a pretty old video and it did bad. What I'm saying sounds kinda random, but it will make sense. Just stick with me. This is gonna be a long explanation, so lock in. I said in the video that koalas don't recognize leaves as leaves, but as things growing on the trees. Essentially, koalas don't remember things, but instead base it off of other things. You still with me? I'm pretty similar in the sense that if you brought me to my school right now and plopped me in the main entrance and told me to find my math classroom, I would not be able to do it, even if I've been in the school for 5 months. But you could plop me into the library and tell me to find my way to the math classroom. I could do that, because I always go to the library to the math classroom. So essentially, I don't remember where places are, but instead I base it off of other places. See the koala weeby connection here? I probably lost a lot of people in that explanation, but I need to share every koala-like aspect about me or I implode. People always say, what's important isn't the destination, but the journey. And gosh dang, I hope that's correct because half the time I end up in the wrong destination.
Now, Ringo,
Excuse me,
I'm gonna count to 3. And when I count 3,
hello?
I want you to let go your gun, put your palms flat on the table, and sit your ass down.
Whoa, what the flip is happening here?
You do it cool. You ready?
Excuse me, where am I? This doesn't look like the anime shop I was looking for, so I'ma just leave. You guys keep doing whatever this is. Also, I have a hard time with my lefts and rights. Like, I know them. You know the trick. Put up your hands, make an L shape, and which hand makes the L that looks correct is left. But I actually had to put up my hands to figure this out for so long, my brain still doesn't know it. I just visualize how my hands would look. And don't get me started on if you say, not on your left, but my left. Wait, so your left. Now that's my left. So if I reverse it, so my left should be your left too, right? Wait, right? That's right. Wait, what? I don't know if mixing up your lefts and rights has anything to do with having a bad sense of direction, but wait, I'll look it up. I'm actually correct. It's called left-right confusion. A right to the point name, very respectable. And left-right confusion can be associated with having a bad sense of direction. The more you know. Well, in conclusion, I have a terrible sense of direction. You know, if I'm in a horror movie and I get stuck in some haunted abandoned mansion, I wouldn't be able to escape not because the doors are locked by some magical undead seal, but because I'm running around frantically and end up in the same dead end every 10 minutes. Eventually, the ghost or whatever would be able to find me. Well, this is my stop. Wrong stop. Again. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. First video of 2025. Do any of you have a New Year's resolution? I don't, because I don't believe that some random date should control whether or not I make goals for myself. Because I never make goals for myself. I already am my perfect self, so there is no need. Switching to a completely different note, I had to do some research to learn about left-right confusion. And I just want to point out, I was very happy to learn there are other people like me, and it wasn't just me being stupid. It's a little cheesy, but true nonetheless. I like that word, nonetheless, but I barely get to use it. And for our certified weeby fact, pizza farms are farms that grow things specifically used to make pizzas, like tomatoes, cheese, different kinds of meat, and wheat, like for the dough.